Welcome everybody to New Hampshire Motor Speedway once again for the running of the Allied Honor Studios 400 after yesterday's festivities here in D2, which saw a chaotic finish between Daniel Noah Fernandez and V-Drap, with V-Drap bringing home the win. We're back here tonight for yet another running here at the Magic Mile, this time with the D1 guys. Joining me here tonight is going to be my good friend Blue Cup. Hi, Blue Cup.
Hello, Gavin.
Blue Cup, Blue Cup, Blue Cup, Blue Cup, Blue Cup. I just got done eating some food, and I gotta ask you a very important question. Very important.
Alright.
Alright. Are we thinking, what's your favorite burger from McDonald's? What's your favorite burger?
I don't,
I just got a DM from Jasper saying motherfucker because I left to come here during the middle of his race and left my car on the middle of the track. So, I'm hoping that doesn't cause too many issues.
Yeah. You know,
that'd be really unfortunate.
Me personally, Gavin.
Yeah?
I have only had one burger from McDonald's, so I don't really have like.
And what would that be? And what would that be?
Just a regular hamburger.
There's no such thing as a regular hamburger from McDonald's.
Just bun and meat. That's
bun and meat. All right. You know what? We can get behind that. We can get behind bun and meat. All right. Yeah. And now we are heading out for qualifying. We kind of joined a little late, so hopefully you guys can excuse us. But in this first group, we got Addicted. We got Chris Ball Paul. We have Trejo. We have Yeedy. And I believe back there is Penske. Indeed it is. So we're going to see how these guys all roll. A lot of these guys have been active all season long and are fighting for those crucial playoff spots. Playoffs very competitive here in D1 compared to D2. A lot of big names here Addicted to Speed, multiple wins on the season. Yeedy was with me yesterday commentating. He's still looking for that elusive first win. A little bit of contact here between Trejo and Chris Ball Paul as they crash down the backstretch. And D2 had this issue as well, where there's a lot of track for them to use, but they just choose to all stay together in one pack. You see Penske back there with his expertise choosing to kind of back off so he can have a bit of clean racetrack. But Chris Ball Paul is the complete opposite. He wants to go, and you saw he got very aggressive, screwing himself up there, and Trejo on their previous laps. Hey, Blue Cup, what are we looking at the timing board so far?
Let me go check real quick.
Oh, Trejo's coming back at him. Trejo gives him a shot in 3 and 4. And the 51's going to cut off Trejo there coming out of 4. These two are getting into each other, disturbing their both laps.
As you said here, Penske top of the timing board so far for 25.5. That's already D2's pole time already there. And Chris Ball and Trejo are at the bottom.
Yeah, well, they keep hitting each other. That's the problem. They have no opportunity. You see Trejo's now backed off here a little bit to give himself a bit of a cushion, but you know, them running into each other there on those laps were not helping either of them. And Penske is right now top of the board. No wonder. He was the only guy that really decided, hey, I want to go ahead and back off a little bit, give myself a little bit of a cushion so I can go ahead and focus on my lap instead of the other people around me. And Trejo's now going to go all the way down to the bottom here. He's going to go ahead and let Penske go. Never mind. He's coming back up the track into Penske, and now they're crashing in turns 3 and 4. God forbid, no one knows what happened there, but Penske and Trejo just ran into each other right there in 3 and 4. Trejo must have had some kind of lag spike coming out of turn number 2. Yeah, he's having some lag issues. Just turned dead right into the straightaway wall there. He is having quite a bit of issue. But if he's able to get a good lap and if his internet can calm down here just a little bit, I'm sure that he could probably get in one more lap.
Chris Paul is currently, he improved last time, but he's still currently 4th right now. Yeedy is not behind Penske. He's only, I believe, like 1.033 behind Penske, so he's not that far off. Addicted is at a set marker right now at 600, basically. Chris Paul is also 0.033 behind Addicted, but Trejo is 0.2 behind 4th. So he's way behind.
Yeah, Trejo seems to be having a lot of issues here with his lag. He's going to see what he can do here on this final lap. Looking pretty good here in 3 and 4. Right there on that blue line right there, trying to get something done.
Chris Paul moves up to 2nd. So he had a great lap going in there. He improved up to 2nd place right there. So close to the pole there, but not quite.
Yeah, so Trejo's done, Penske's done. These last 3 were able to make it back to the line. And they're going to go ahead and have one more crack at it. We'll see what it comes to.
And Cristobal Paul top of the timing board.
There you
2
go.
tenths over Penske.
And just like that, the first group is done. Cristobal Paul, check it out. Final lap. Starting off the session with Disaster, running into Treo, and ends it with Magic here at the Magic Mile. 25.383 is right now the provisional pole time, followed by Penske with a 25.5 flat, 180 with a 25.533, Addicted with a 25.6 flat, and Treo, unfortunately, having a bit of a rough time here in qualifying with a 25.846.
You have to stick it on those 2 blackish lanes at the bottom there, but not hit the apron as well, going into those corners. If you just slide up a bit, your entire lap is basically ruined. Apron doesn't help you. That just spins the car around.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday, man. I mean, you know, this track is very versatile with the lanes that you can run. There's a lot of options, but you really cannot push it. I was looking over at the replay earlier today, just trying to get an idea of what we could expect here tonight. We had Tawa yesterday going all the way down over here into the apron down to turn 1. That's just so much extra space that you can use. But the thing is that it tightens up your car so much. So when you come back onto the racetrack, coming here to the center of the corner, the car completely tightens up and you're heading for the wall. So it's really just a Hail Mary move that we saw a few people try to make. I think we saw over here in 3 and 4 yesterday with Cool Plug racing against Marcus, trying to hold him off there for the stage. She kept going down into 3 on the apron, anticipating a dive bomb maneuver of the same kind from Marcus, but Marcus never did that. He allowed Cool Plug to go down into that line, which would mess up her overall corner, and that's how he almost was able to get it. Unfortunately for him, Cool Plug was able to hold him off there through the final corners to get those halfway points. But we could see something very similar here tonight. We're waiting here for the second group. You see cars are beginning to get spawned over here in the pit garage area, as we are going to have 5 more guys coming onto the track, starting off here with the number 17 of Ultimate veteran here in ASCA. Still looking for that first career ASCA Cup Series victory. He's actually very successful in the National Series size, multiple wins to his name. However, in the Cup Series, since Season 2 when he joined, he has not been successful. Here comes the 42 of OJC. He got his first career ASCA win last season at Atlanta in a fuel strategy finish. Here comes NASCAR for AJ. Still looking for that first championship. Many wins to his name, trying to get another one here at New Hampshire. Here is Medfred, your Season 4 ASCA 500 champion, won at Richmond for his second career ASCA victory earlier this season. He's looking to make it 3 at a very similar track, very short and very tight in length and in width. So we'll see how that all rolls here in qualifying. And I believe that we're waiting on one more. We only have 4 guys out here, so let's see if we're going to have a 5th one coming out, or if this is going to be 5. And it looks like it will be just 5, as drivers are heading out onto the track now.
So currently, as we speak, 2 drivers will be eliminated from qualifying, since there's 18 people here.
OJC is wrecked over here in turns 1 and 2, coming out of the pits. He's having a bit of a hard time. This doesn't seem like a lot, but he's losing out on possibly an entire extra lap of qualifying just from this alone. Not good there for OJC. He's going to have to pick up the pace here in his actual qualifying laps. And it looks like, look at this, everyone spread out. A lot better than D2 yesterday. And in that first group, everyone giving themselves a lot of space, being led here by NASCAR for AJ, who's going into turns 3 and 4 right there on that bottom line, sliding up here on exit. Not even into the wall there as he comes across the start finish line to complete his first lap. And that's what I was talking about right there. AJ all the way onto the apron to get that car to rotate through the corner. Really fast stuff there by AJ.
Medfred and Ultimate are currently locked in right now. So that is great for him. Needing these extra points, making sure he's not eliminated from qualifying. OJC is now locked in as well. And already Addicted and Trail still at the bottom of the boards right now. Again, there's 18 people here. 2 people will be eliminated. And they are currently at the bottom right now, so they have the most to worry about. But actually, NASCAR for AJ takes the pole right there.
Yeah, there you go. Over there in 3 and 4, he went very wide out of that darker gray area there for a minute just to get that car to rotate a little bit more and dived it back down on exit. It seems to have worked out for him. A bit of a note that these guys are going to have to take into account when the race gets rolling.
Everyone's really spread apart right now. There was usually some battling last group. Now there is no battling here. Everyone's keeping their pace apart. It is just their own ride right now. AJ still at the top of the board right now. OJC, Ultimate, and Medfred, they're currently locked in for now at least. And Addicted and Trail currently at the bottom. They're not out just yet, but they're currently at the cusp of being out. Five seconds left here on the clock here as the timing is done. This group is over as Medford doesn't make it and Ultimate does not make it either. So that's their laps done. AJ's the only one who made it on time to do an extra lap here. So that is their time. As this Group B, is done with their times.
Yeah, so AJ's going to come out of turn number 4 here. He's going to go ahead and finish up here. But great stuff there by AJ. Just being able to have successful, consistent laps. He tried a lot there in those qualifying laps. Some tried a lot of different lines, but one thing was consistent, and that was the pace. Looking like the favorite here tonight. Let's go ahead and check out the times after the second group. It's right now NASCAR for AJ, top of the board by about 2/10 over Chris Paul, Penske in 3rd, Yeedy 4th, OJC 5th, Ultimate 6th, Medfred 7th, and as you said, Addicted and Treo right now in those bottom 2 spots. Big deal for both of them. They're both right now in that playoff position, and if they're ended up out of this race, then that's not going to be too well for them. I'm sure Addicted will probably get away from it pretty well. Very successful driver, already has 2 wins on the season, but Treo has not been so successful. He's been very consistent with making these races. However, tonight might be a little different. As our third group is beginning to set up, and here it is. Season 4 ASCA Cup Series champion Logan right now coming on up. That is fucking Nicky going into the infield wall for some reason.
He's just having a good time.
Yeah, well, you know, he's an interesting character. He has now hit the wall again. You know what? We're gonna stop acknowledging him. Here's Froze, and there is the number 54 of I forgot who's in the 54.
Chasing Checkers, is that
right? Chasing Checkers. I forgot he existed. All right, and then we have the 82 of Janitor in this fucking beautiful Mountain Dew car, man. Jesus Christ, what a great car. Yeah, so these guys are going to be coming on out here along with Nicky, another 5 here for this session. I believe after that we'll have one more. Or no, we'll probably have 2 more, and my apologies, as they're heading out on the track. Yeah, Nicky and Janitor using their 2 brain cells collectively there to, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Is that a penalty? Wasn't that...
No, why would that be a penalty?
I don't know. I think that was just a threat Chris said in like previous races, but he didn't mean it.
And now they're heading
here we go.
out.
Now we're going.
Yep, here they go.
And now Janderson ready. Lovely. So he's going to lose an extra lap right there because every lap will matter here. And that's 1 lap lost from Janitor just by not being ready there.
So fairly spread out here. Fro is right now staying fairly close here to Logan. It's going to be a little bit interesting to see what he'll do here. Whether he thinks that he's just going to use him as a bit of a reference to better his lap times, or he might even try to get around Logan, maybe mess up his own laps. But right now he's not doing a good job sticking with him. Logan's beginning to pull away here a little bit.
Nicky just hit the apron in turns 1 and 2. It didn't really slide him that much. I don't know how that's going to affect his lap.
Yeah, Nicky might be having a bit of a hard time here, possibly with some lag. Not entirely too sure, but as long as he doesn't intrude anyone else's laps, everything should be fine. Here's Chasing Checkers. this guy's had a bit of an interesting ASCA career. He comes from Roblox dirt racing, particularly. I first met him in Garrett's stuff. If you guys remember those old chili bowls that him and George used to put on every year. He was a big part of that. I'm not too sure if he ever won one, but I do know that he was very prevalent within that scene. I do know that he does. I think he still does his George's Dirt League. I think I'm not entirely too sure. I haven't kept up with it in a while, but I do know that he comes from that dirt scene, along with other guys like Casco Fire and all that. So, really excited to see him coming to ASCA. He doesn't come over here a lot. He's very busy outside of Roblox, I understand, so it's really cool to see him come out here tonight, and we can see what he'll do here as we're coming towards the last minute 30 of the session. I see Froze going all the way down there to the inside wall on the straightaway. Wonder what happened there, but he's sticking with Logan a little bit over there in some of these corners, but Logan's able to get that good exit there coming out of turn at number 2.
Logan's currently the only one that's locked into this race right now. Everyone else is still trying to fight to be above Addicted, to be locked in. Chasing Checker's currently above Froze, then Nikki, then Janitor. 4 of those guys at the bottom 5 right now. So they're not really having the greatest time qualifying right now. Froze is in the wall there. That's going to ruin his lap. Everyone's really not having...
Oh, jeez. Here comes Nikki. Lap. Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to ruin Nikki's lap, Froze's lap. And now Nikki's going to try to go down to the inside. He's trying to make it back to the line so he can start another lap. This is going to get really close right here as he runs into Froze. Boy. Froze almost hit the wall there. They're all going to make it back as, whoa, Froze almost turned Chasing Checkers there down to turn number 1 as we have a guy on the track. Yeah, so really close call there. Yeah, desperation really kicking in there for all those guys. Janitor's going to be complete. He was not able to get another lap started.
Yeah. Janitor is actually at the bottom 2 right now. Not a great lap for him. He could be eliminated, and Froze.
Oh, Froze goes around in turn 4. He hit the wall too hard.
Oh no!
Trouble for Froze. Not a qualifying session to remember for Froze.
Yeah.
And with that, that's going to complete our 3rd group. Let's take a look at the updated standings. It's still the same top 3 of AJ, Crispal, Paul, and Penske. But then we have 2 new guys there. Nikki in 4th, Logan in 5th, Yeety in 6th, OJC 7th, Ultimate 8th, Medfred 9th, Addicted now ahead of the cutoff in 10th, Chasing Checkers in 11th, and then it's Froze 12th, Jubilant Janitor 13th, and Treo 14th. It is very close. And oh my goodness, check this out. I didn't even realize they added a little indicator of what each lines means. So pretty good stuff there. But Chasing Checkers locked in right now, so he'll be able to race here tonight. Froze, Janitor, and Treo not looking too hot here for the moment. More specifically, Jubilant Janitor and Treo with those pairs of 25.8s.
I don't know why they have 3 on the board. There's only 17 people here that I counted that are in this game currently, unless 2 people left that I know of. Oh yeah, they moved it 1 down, so I'm guessing 1 person left here. But Froze is locked in barely, but Janitor is not. Addicted's now locked in because he was above a bunch of other guys. Treo's still last placed, so very unlikely for him to qualify.
As we have our next group, next group coming on out here. I wasn't actually paying attention, but here is Imagine Z, Outery, Blackstone, and Aiden here in this next group. I'm really hoping Aiden I hope he doesn't come. Aiden, I really hope makes the field here tonight. No particular bias. I just don't want him in the booth again. I went back and I watched the broadcast. He really did not want to stop talking. That's really mean to say. I'm so sorry, but like, goddamn dog. like we'd be watching a battle for 30, but like, holy shit, there's a battle for 11. I'm like, dog. But anyway, enough about row racing commentary drama. Aiden right now leading this group. Outery, last season's champion, closing in on him. We'll see how this all develops as they're both trying to get down some quick laps.
Majesty wasn't here last week, so he's trying to get back to a rhythm.
Oh, Outery closing up. This might get a little interesting. He's looking to the outside, now to the inside. Aiden's going all over the racetrack here. Here we go, big dive to the inside. Aiden's gonna let him go. Aiden now back around the outside. And Outery will complete the pass. Aiden very high up the track. I am pretty confident that this will mess up his lap, but Outery now in the lead of this pack. And Aiden's almost back up to the back bumper there of that Supra. However, he cannot get there. Outery beginning to get away from Aiden, and I can expect that these next few laps might be pretty strong here from the defending champ.
Outery's already up to third right now on the timing board, so that battle really didn't affect him as much as Aiden did, because Aiden is currently 15th. So Outery really had a better battle right there.
Yeah, Aiden's using, not Aiden, Outery is using AJ's line right now around this track. Ripped the bottom over there in 1 and 2 and went a little high there in the center of 3 and 4.
Currently now we have our 2 eliminated. Janitor and Trail, they're not going to be in the race here. They're below the cutoff line. They are out. Blackstone's going to make it in. Aiden's going to make it in. And a Majesty are going to make it in. But that is going to be terrible for Janitor and Trail right there. Not going to be making it into this race.
Yeah, especially for Trail. You know, he's pretty deep there in the playoffs. And, you know, he announced to me earlier, I don't know if he made it public, but with him now having a new job, he might be struggling with making these next few races. So this might be the last we see of Trail for the foreseeable future. And just what an unfortunate way of rolling it out. But hey, he'll probably be joining us here in the booth in that case. So that is always something that we can take with us. And qualifying's complete.
He'll probably be joining us now.
Yeah, so qualifying will be complete here.
No changes to the board.
Yeah, final few laps here between Outery, Imaginzy, and Aiden. And with that, Outery's done, Aiden's done, and Imaginzy is done. Let's take a peek here at our final standings here for qualifying. NASCAR for AJ, yet again, another pole in his illustrious ASCA career with a 25.363. 2/10 behind him is Chris Bald Paul. Going through the rest of the order, it's Outery, Penske, Nicky, Logan, Yeedy, OJC, Ultimate, Medfred, Addicted, Chasing Checkers, Froze, Imaginzy, Aiden, and by about 2/10 or so, Blackstone makes it in over Jubilant Janitor and Treo. Those two are the ones going home. And with that, we're going to be having pit stop selections. And with that, I am also going to take this opportunity to get some more water, because based on yesterday and how dead my voice was at the end of it, I am going to need it. Blue Cup, talk to our viewers. Talk to them. Tell them all about yourself.
All right. Well, yesterday was the D2 race in New Hampshire, and honestly, for D2, it was actually a pretty good race. There were 2 overtimes because of Dale flipping over. That was because he straight lined, I believe, at the end of the corner here. That was pretty common. You saw in qualifying a lot of people taking exits by just hitting the wall on the exit of the corner there. That's going to be really, really common seeing in this race, where a lot of people are just going to hit the wall at the end of the corner. That is the fastest way to do it. And that's how he flipped over, causing a 2-time overtimer. V-Draft won the race here after Cool Plug getting 16th, but she won the stage. Daniel almost won, but let off on the first corner coming into the final lap, gaining, I believe, 4th place there, but a really good result for his championship hopes. But that's all you really need to know about the D2 race. Marcus and Cool Plug battling all of stage 1 there, and D2 stage 2 was mostly a green flag run until Dale's flip. And there was actually a pacing penalty, because pacing, though D2 was very prevalent, because there was a lot of people wall riding during pacing. You might see that here, depending on what happens, but considering it's a D1, we'll probably see better pacing, because that is what
usually happens. D1 is usually way better in almost every category. You might see Treo, actually, because speaking of that, Treo didn't qualify here, and he's usually a commentator. You might see Treo commentating this race as well. So you might want to stick around for that, because that's always an enjoyable moment to see. What else do I talk about? What else happened in the D2 race here?
Blue Cup, how gay are you?
Not much.
Are you sure? Have you checked?
I have checked.
I don't know if you have. I think you're lying to me, actually. Which is really unfortunate. The fact that you'd even, like, consider lying to me. Especially someone as gay as me. Like, I know who you are, Blue Cup. I know who you are.
I don't know how to check, really? How do you check?
Hold on.
Exactly.
Blue Cup, tell them how gay you are again. I have important business to get to.
Not really, I would say, but let's go back to D2 right now, because again, D2 was yesterday here. Looking into points right now, BioBlocks, Fearless, V-Draft, Marcus, Lexus, and Coolplug. They could basically just miss the races. They're basically locked in. They're not locked in yet, but like it is a very slim margin to all of them miss the playoffs right now. The only really ones that have a serious danger of missing is Clone Ninja, somebody, me, Rez, Daniel No Fernandez. Darkstreet said to me he didn't really want to race Haskell anymore. He's currently 14th in D2 playoffs, but in reality, he might as well be 20th. DSA finally showed up to a race after like 5 races. He's 2 behind because he could have won the race until Dale's flip on the second to last lap. Doge is 11 points behind. He didn't even qualify because he was at the other SCR race. Dale turned right. He's 11 points behind. He started showing up. Hasn't gotten a top 5 yet, but he has 2 top 10s, and he's going to show up, so he might do some damage. Tawa, very silent, but usually isn't that competitive. 24 points back. Not really much of a contender, but we'll see what happens to that. And then the rest of them are huge long shots. Commander is the only one really that is really showing up. That's 20 points back or more, other than Tawa. Even then, he's 46 points back. Dun the Deuce made his first start, including Brock Divide, but they didn't really show much. Dun the Deuce actually interfering with the overtime, the second to last overtime, causing a 3-car pileup. And once again, Eptic has not qualified for a race yet in 6 attempts. He's currently having 6 points right now. BioBlocks is leading the regular season standings by around 30 points. So he almost has it locked in. Again, Fearless is a big contender there to possibly win it. But unless BioBlocks screws him massively, I doubt that Fearless could really catch him. V-Draft is the only one currently that has 2 wins right now in D2. He drove the 83 who won yesterday. Again, he won at Daytona and yesterday, but a lot of other people did quit to D1, including CC, Aiden, and a bunch of others as well. Coolplug won a stage yesterday. That was also a huge talking point after the battle of Marcus. Somebody did not show up yesterday. That could be a concern for his playoff hopes. Clone Ninja always shows up, but he really doesn't do much. Same for me. But I'm not going to show up next week because I have a trip to Florida. Rez didn't show up yesterday, but he did show up to practice. So we'll see how that works out. But he has 1 win, so he is a winner. But he did one of his best tracks in New Hampshire. He did not even show up for. So that's really going to hurt him. Daniel had a great run, almost winning. He's 12th in D2. So unless if something major happens there, he might be locked in. DSA is a real wild card, though, in terms of how he does everything. That's all you need to know about D2 right now. Everyone else is not really big contenders there. Doge might be a contender depending on what he does. He has some couple good runs, but he hasn't really shown up. The last 3 races, I've never shown up except like Phoenix.
because I've always been very inconsistent with pacing and all that. But lagging out mid race, Texas and New Hampshire. But we will see what happens with D2. D1 here. Gavin mentioned earlier. In D1, Trail is in the playoff line. Well, he is in the playoff line, but he has a pretty wide gap. He's 31 points to the good right now. That is huge. Again, he is not missing. He is missing the race here. The closest is OJC, which, hold on. So right now, Trail 31 points above OJC. OJC is in the race, but not really much of a huge contender, though. He has one top 5 and has one previously. Nathan Ader is missing the race. The next one is Aiden, 27 points back. So he doesn't really have to worry much this race. He's not going to be kicked out of the playoffs this race. OJC just needs to catch up to him as much as possible. Janner's missing this race.
I'm going to come.
Brosa didn't even attempt the race. He's 30 points back. Blackstone makes... Yeah, thank you.
I'm coming. What?
Nothing. I was just explaining what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fuck. I'm coming.
Lovely.
Huh?
I was explaining what happened, but whatever.
No,
anyway,
I'm explaining what happened. I'm explaining what happened. I came.
Hold
up.
All right. I like how as soon as that happened, one of the people in the V just. Do I really sound that bad? Damn, alright. I do have a voice. Anyway.
Hold on.
Now I see why people hate me. Oh god. While we're lining up right now as Gavin's saving a clip, I guess.
No, I'm not saving a clip.
Chris Paul is the next.
I'm not saving a clip. I'm fucking Clone Ninja right now.
Well, AJ game Paul,
incredible.
I believe. I don't. What does that mean?
Huh?
Like stopping. What does being a clone ninja mean exactly?
I don't know.
You said you're a clone ninja.
I didn't say that, but I'm happy that you interpreted it that way.
All right then. Well, AJ game Paul is going to gain him 3 points. He's going to be 20 above OJC now. But that really doesn't really change much unless OJC has a magical race these next 3 races. Must be spectacular. Gavin, who's the favorite?
I think easily AJ. I mean, he's a veteran of the series. He gets pole. He's been fast all season long. He's very clearly fast with these cars. I think in a normal New Hampshire scenario, which has never happened before, I think AJ wins. But if D2 and previous races here at New Hampshire are anything to indicate, there's going to be that late race caution, those multiple green-white checkers, and somebody out of butt-fuck nowhere is going to be raising the trophy when this is all said and done. That's what happened with V-Draft yesterday. Was staying within the top 7 area all race long, was nowhere near race-winning pace, but got really lucky with some restarts. A bit of a controversial move by bumping Citri into Daniel Noah Fernandez. I announced incorrectly yesterday that Daniel dumped him, when in reality it was actually V-Draft that set it all off. And in that case, V-Draft was able to get away with it and was able to go on and win that race. So, bit of controversial circumstances there on that whole finish, and hopefully we could have a simple, clean, nice, and calm race here in New Hampshire.
I think Addicted is a dark horse because again, he almost won last season in New Hampshire before Chris really dumped everyone at the final lap there.
Yeah.
So he might do something here as well today. And Albury's always been a contender there. So who knows what he can do.
Yeah, so with that being said, everyone's lined up. Let's go ahead and get it quickly. Our starting lineup, starting off first, is going to be NASCAR for AJ. Yet another pole in his career. Christopher Paul right now starting second in his first season in NASCAR. First time here in New Hampshire in D1. We have our defending champion Albury starting in third in the Comscope number 99 Supra. Then we have Penske in the number 12 Contour Dodge. Starting fifth, Nicky in the number 48 Hempel Chevrolet, and his teammate Logan right behind him in the pristine auction number 19 Chevrolet. Another Chevrolet starting off in seventh. This is the Zero of the Alaska Airlines number 0. It is Yeedy, followed by OJC in the 42 ACL Pro Dodge. Next up, we have Ultimate in the Haas number 17 Ford, and right behind him is Medfred in the number 5 FanDuel Chevrolet. Next up, we have Addicted in the number 23 Has-Been Hotel Dodge, and right behind him is going to be the number 54 CarQuest Auto Parts Ford, and that is Chasing Checkers. As we go into our final two rows, it's Froze the Prospect in the number 26 Sprite Chevrolet, and behind him is the guy that almost got his first career victory here back last season, the number 53 Carvana Chevrolet. It is Imagine Z. Final row, we have the number 22 Hellman Supra. It is Aiden, and rounding off the field, the number 31 Mastercraft Chevrolet. It is Blackstone. 16 guys, hundreds of laps here at New Hampshire. Who's gonna get it? We're about to find out as the Baxter's Pals 3 pace car will be rolling off very shortly. And this race is sponsored by the Allied Honor Studios. I don't know what they make, but hey, they're trophies of hammers. So that means it must be pretty damn important. Sitting
I
here
heard
in the
they,
train cars. Huh?
I heard they do track building. That's why I heard
That would
Chris.
actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they make NASCAR tracks, I believe.
Alright, well, they're sitting right now here in the Trey Carnes Designs Victory Lane, located here in the infield. Oh shit. Because I joined late, I only have 2
Thanks.
camera views for the fucking, oh my
Right.
god. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to use the shitty camera here for today. God damn it. Oh my god, I just got a text from DoorDash. They accepted me. I am
Like
now.
their order?
I'm gonna be a DoorDasher. Oh my god.
Like as a job or like
Yes,
your
as
order?
a job, because I don't want to deal with any shitty bosses right now.
Fair enough.
Login error. Hold up. I'll worry
Does
about.
DoorDash cover gas?
No, but you could take it off your taxes, so you're basically saving money from that. Yeah.
That helps. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to spend all day fucking trying to learn, like, all the tax bullshit I have to do with DoorDash. It's so shitty, but I'll learn it. I'll find out what I need to do. I have a rough idea. It's
Like 3. Sorry, you go ahead.
It's mainly like, I know what I have to pay. I just don't know how to. Okay, I do know how to. I just haven't done it before, so I'm a little uneasy with it. And if I really do have trouble, I could probably just pay someone else to do it. But, or I could ask my grandpa. My grandpa's been doing taxes for fucking a million of fucking years. So.
There was like this DoorDash order, like this person who like thanked us through text because we ordered so much food that, and like we tipped pretty high that like
Yeah.
he personally thanked us
Yeah.
for some reason.
I mean, some of those are people's livelihoods. I mean, the least
Yeah.
you could do is thank. Is that Weehawk in the fucking pace car? No, that's Cool Plug. Wait, yeah, it's Cool Plug. My bad. I thought that was Weehawk. Today's distance is going to be covering 150 laps here at New Hampshire, two-stage as per usual, 75 laps each. So we are definitely going to be having a pit stop right near halfway. I believe they, if Aiden was correct, which I don't think he was, but I'm going to take his word for it anyway. He said that around the pit window is around 30 laps, so possibly may have a fuel strategy race on our hands here, but we'll have to wait and see.
It was around like 33-ish laps when I did it. So,
Yeah, it's around that. I believe they're fixing a part of the front stretch right now with the restart marker.
Huh. Where's that?
So, I don't know what that... I'm guessing something's like maybe either collidable or if it... Oh, I see it. It's just offset. That's what it is. Yeah, it's offset. I see Outery is in the VCLO Outery. You can type in chat right now if you wanted to. How do you feel going into this race? Guess he's not responding. Anyway. Not sure if they're still fixing the lines there. It doesn't look like it. So we might be going any second now, depending on what's happening.
Yep, and we are getting rolling here. Apologies for the cameras here tonight, guys. There's a bit of a glitch with them where I can only see two of them. And, yeah, just kind of crappy. It's been an issue for a while. Never got fixed. Don't think it ever will be, but it's not the end of the world. We have our normal cameras here that we can use here for tonight. So that's what we will use once Cool Plug decides that it's time to roll. Cool Plug is not here. How fun. Or maybe the pace car isn't moving. Alright, there we go. Now it's moving. We're good now. We're going.
Pacing in D2 was a bit tough here, but since it's D1, I expect, you know, it to be 10 times better. You see, everyone's stopped it really cleanly. If this was D2, it would have been, maybe just hammerfest, really. As we are pacing now. Not sure if we're going this time or not. Doesn't look like we are. We actually are right now.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
We are going to green.
Green flag is out. AJ gets a great start. Chris Paul, and we are getting a redo because I am making the assumption that they weren't supposed to go green that time. Yeah, so Cold Plug thought that she was supposed to come in. And yeah. So bit of a confusion there, red flag here. I believe this is Cold Plug's first duties as a pace car driver, if not one of her only times, so she's having a bit of trouble, but hopefully we'll be able to get this all situated. Yeah, they've went ahead and put Friel into the pace car position here.
So they're going to lose a lap of fuel there, but I don't know if that's really going to matter a lot.
It can matter quite a bit.
As Nikki's going to get turned right there on the front stretch. As I believe we're going green this time. For real. And here we go. We're ready.
Yep, here we go. Green flag here at the Ambetter CLD restart zone. Green flag in the air. A good start by the top three. Into turn one. Chris Paul inside. 4 wide. Nikki very aggressive there on Outery. Outery into AJ. Chris Paul keeps out of all the drama there on the start and is up into the lead. AJ peeking his nose back to the inside while Nikki goes to the inside of Outery. Now Nikki 3 wide with his teammate. AJ cuts off Nikki coming out of turn 4. Chris Paul leads the first lap.
Oh, he bumped him out of the way.
Yeah, Nikki moving very aggressive here. Moving Outery and now moving his teammate. Now he's going after the lead. Nikki with some very early pace. Side by side with Chris Paul into turns 3 and 4. AJ now 3 wide for the lead. Chris Paul backs out of it. It's side by side between AJ and Nikki.
There's a wreck behind, but we're not focusing on that. AJ and Nikki, they're side by side going into this corner as Logan's now peeking his way through on the inside lane. AJ is now clear, but Logan's on the inside of Nikki right now. Can Logan get a nose looking into AJ? He will.
Yeah, a lot of speed here by Logan, and from the back to the lead, Logan wasting no time leading this race here on lap 4. It's Chris Paul for some reason running into AJ down the straightaway. Lost himself and AJ some time. AJ coming back on him on the inside. He backs out of it to prevent hitting him. Chris Paul to 3rd. AJ back to 4th. And Nikki has found himself into 2nd.
Chris Paul taking a shot at Nikki right there. That's going to slam up the track there.
AJ coming at him again. Here we go. These two already ran into each other earlier on. Now racing again. Bumping there. AJ to the back of Chris Paul. Paul into the back of Nikki. Lots of contact coming out of turn number 2. Chris Paul with a short temper and showing how upset he is to AJ. Into turns 3 and 4. AJ sending himself and Chris Paul deep. Outery watching on. Outery now to the outside of AJ. While Chris Paul gets the run off the corner.
Nikki's not really gaining time on this pack right now. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Chris Paul on the inside.
Oh, there goes Paul into the wall. Now turns Outery. Oh, no. Outery spinning towards the infield. He will be the loser in that situation as he tries to save his race car. And now Yeti, check this out. Yeti going for 4th here on Chris Paul. Side by side down the front straightaway between the 51 and the 0. Into turn 1. Yeti with the line. He'll slide up and take away the position. Yeti trying to get back. And there comes the 51 back to his inside. A little bit of contact coming out of turn number 2 between the 0 and the 51. Here comes Chris Paul back down to the inside. He shoves into the 0.
Oh, boy.
Yeti's going to hold the speed throughout the corner and hold on to the position.
Edie ahead of him, but not for long here. Christopher Paul is trying. Oh,
up ahead.
AJ
AJ and Nikki have hit each other. AJ tried going for the position there and ran into his corner panel and lost about half a second.
He didn't lose any spots though, but he might here because Yeedy.
Oh, Christopher Paul hard into the back of Yeedy. Yeedy completely out of shape. He'll hold on to his position.
Logan is gone right now. Whole second right now off of Nikki, who's in second place. But here comes AJ.
AJ had a horrid corner. And Yeedy gets by. He's up to third. Look at this pace early on by Yeedy. AJ back into him. Trying to push him up the track. Here comes Christopher Paul. 3 wide for third. More contact between AJ and Chris. Before long, I'm afraid these two might run into each other. Christopher Paul trying to go to the inside. Yeedy. AJ to the back of him. Yeedy holding on to third. AJ looking to the inside of Bald Paul. AJ gets back in the line behind him. Looking for another shot. And really close stuff. Christopher Paul pinches him off the corner. Really incredible racing throughout these first 10 laps here. And look at AJ, big dive into the corner, trying to get to that back bumper. Here comes Ultimate trying to take advantage of that opportunity.
He just absolutely sent at that corner.
Yeah, I mean, AJ's just struggling here at the moment. I mean, he's...
Oh, Nikki. Huge save
Nikki,
right there.
I don't know what his line's going on right now. It seems to be working out for him right now, but I think Yeedy might catch him before long. Yeah, AJ again. AJ just sending it there on Christopher Paul, just trying to knock into the back bumper.
Nah, he's not really losing time while doing it, too. It seems to be working out for him.
Yeah, well, I do believe AJ is the quicker of the two. I think AJ just might be a little bit fed up with how he's being raced here by Christopher Paul, which is fully reasonable. I mean, Christopher Paul's been a little bit aggressive with everyone. We know that he's an aggressive driver. We know he has a short temper when it comes to these things. And yeah, again, whoa! AJ running into the back of Christopher Paul, but he seems to have paid the price. Ultimate gets by him. Outery gets by him. AJ back to 7th, and you just gotta wonder, what's the point? Lap 13. No reason to be doing stuff like that. AJ's gonna have to learn that.
Well, now AJ has to get by Ultimate and Outery to get back to his original position. First up is Outery, who's not really that far ahead of him right now. But he's in the same VC as him, so he's not going to be as aggressive, I would believe, towards Outery. As everyone is now single file here. Nikki is now really gained a lot on Logan right now, as Yeedy's kept the same pace as him. But AJ's still trying to get under Outery right now. Oh, he's defending great right now. Outery on the inside, really trying to hold off any opportunity to really send a dive by AJ. Christopher Paul, here goes AJ.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, AJ just keeps sending those corners. He's going to get a pretty good exit, though. He's going to be able to gain all the time he lost there in turn 3. But AJ's just having such a hard time right now. He just cannot make a clean pass right now. Here he goes. He's going to the inside. Really close racing there between Outery and AJ. Outery still holding on to it down the backstretch. Outery's just going to let him go. Smart driving there by Outery. Not wanting to get involved in all that. He's aware of what AJ's been doing there to himself and Christopher Paul, and he wants none of it.
We're starting to get some lap cars here, actually. Logan has just caught OJC, who's currently in 15th place right now. 16th was Blackstone, who was sent down pit road.
Outery to the inside of AJ. Contact! And Outery paid the price for it. Same thing that AJ did earlier to Christopher Paul. And Penske's going to love that. He just gained a position.
He might not hold it for long here because Outery's looking on the inside of him.
Oh, more contact. He just wrecked Penske. That's not fun. He's right there in the middle of the track. Drivers have to take evasive action. Oh my god, he's upside down. Yeah, upside down. He just got fucking railed there by, I believe that is Blackstone. Penske just got dumped there by Outery. No doubt about that.
Yeah, there's going to be no penalty for Outery there, I believe. So he's going to continue running 7th place right there.
Christopher Paul closing up here to Yeedy for 3rd place, while Yeedy closes in here on Nikki. Looks like this battle here for 2nd might get pretty frisky before long. And Nicky's line is very weird. He goes onto the apron. And Yeety's right there now. Yeah, there he goes.
Ugh.
Yeah, Yeety not wasting any time. Nicky is not running a really quick line. It's more of a very defensive line. Here comes Yeety inside.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, a little contact there between the rear wheels there. However, the 48's going to hold on to it for the time being. Yeety right behind him. Into turn 3. Nicky on the inside. Outery in that's not Outery. Yeety in that second groove. Now switching back to the first. Trying to get to that corner panel. He cannot get there. Nicky continues to hold on, but for how long? As Yeety, in my opinion, is the quicker car here at the moment. Yeah, here we go. Yeety backing up his corner. Cannot clear him. Takes out Nicky in turns 1 and 2. That was not a good move there by Yeety. And now Yeety gets hit there from the 51. I believe he was trying to give that the position there to Nicky, and he will do so. Never mind. Nicky fucking sucks at driving the car and wrecks himself again. And now Yeety gets back around Ultimate, while Ultimate had to make evasive action go into the infield to avoid a wrecking Nicky. And out of all of that, Chris Paul was able to get up to second.
Yeah, he really didn't. He has a huge gap right now to Yeety, who's in third right now, but he has to catch up to Logan now, who's now basically 3 seconds ahead of him. But he has clean air right now. No pressure from behind, as Logan is now catching 2 lap cars.
Yeah, I mean,
and,
those dive bombs, man, they just never seem to work out. You know, that was just, you know, that wasn't really a dive bomb, really. He just kind of just tried to clear himself right there before he was actually clear. As Ultimate takes advantage of the zero, overdriving the corner, gets the pass done, and now the zero's coming back at him, side by side into turn 3. Yeety on the inside, Ultimate around the outside, AJ back up to 5th. And Yeety almost got turned right there. However, he will go ahead and complete that pass. He will go back up into second. Or actually third. My bad there.
Yep.
Yeah, Yeety's going to have third right here. Ultimate, I don't think, has the raw pace to run him
Pit
down
stop.
consistently.
Pit stops might be happening here soon with the previous pace car shenanigans. We'll probably bring it down to around 30 laps. That's around 5 laps right now.
Yeah, Yeety
You're
hit
not
the wall
gonna make
there.
it.
Out of 4, he's coming back at the 17's coming back at him. We'll see what Ultimate can do. Right now, just holding there. You see the zero just running that defensive line, holding that bottom, not allowing Ultimate to get his nose down there. While all that's going on, AJ is now back up into the top 5, and he's looking to recover from that incident early on with Chris Paul. Into turn
Right now,
1,
Ultimate's-
Blackstone running the Ross Chastain line up against the wall, letting all the leaders by. Oh, really close right there, but he'll go ahead and let everyone by.
Ultimate's now playing the defensive and the aggressive game. He's in the sandwich right now.
Whoa, AJ, again, just doing that big dive that just never seems to work. I don't know why he's doing that. He just lost time doing that. AJ being over-aggressive here on lap 27.
The only time
Here we
I
go.
did a dive bomb in D2, I wrecked myself. I don't know why these people are doing it over and over again when they continuously get wrecked and wrecked over again.
Yeah, right now, Yeety's holding up a bit of a train here. AJ, overdrove the corner
Ooh.
big time into the wall. That's what we were talking about. Yeety also overdriving into the wall. Ultimate, very quick down to the inside, taking advantage of the zero that slew down a lot. Ultimate to the lead. Yeety going to cross him over. Side by side through turns 1 and 2, and Yeety gets
Ooh.
the pass back coming out of turn 2.
He didn't have a good angle coming down that corner, and he slid up.
And Nicky now up into 5th due to AJ's mistake. Still running that very awkward line. I don't know how he's making it work, but he is nonetheless. And now he's going to the inside with a dive and a half. They're on Ultimate, leaning on that corner panel throughout the corner. However, Ultimate will get the run off the corner to defend his position for the time being. But Nicky's gonna go for it again.
Oh,
Ultimate,
he sent it.
big dive there by the 17. Overdrove the corner. Nicky up into 4th. Ultimate back to 5th into the grasps of AJ.
Ultimate's very lucky there. He didn't hit the wall like Yeety just
Yeah,
did.
Yeety missed the corner. May have had some lag help out with that too. And he's gonna go out of the top 5 here. That's Penske in the infield there, avoiding the lead lap cars. I believe he just got wrecked again. He is now 1 lap down. That will go ahead and put Nicky back up into 3rd, Ultimate 4th, AJ 5th, and now Outery in 6th. A big pack of cars here, battling for 4th, being led by Ultimate.
Can Nicky pull away from this pack of cars before the pack catches up to him right now? With this very awkward line here. Looks to be working out for him right now.
Yeah, and right now, Outery with a big run coming out of turn 2. He's right there on the back bumper of AJ. We'll see what he can do here in turns 3 and 4. AJ sends it in deep, as he always has. Outery, a little bit of contact through 3 and 4. However, he will not be able to get the exit speed that AJ was able to get, and AJ will hold on to that spot for the time being.
Bro's trying to pass Yeedy for 7th right now.
Here we go, AJ inside on Ultimate. Clean pass there by AJ. He's up into 4th.
Really clean pass right there. That's probably his most clean pass of the day right there. And right now, Ultimate is now conceding that position.
Whoa, Outery! That's not good. Outery overdrove the corner, put himself and Penske up into the wall. That will put Froze up into 6th.
Penske's a lap car here in a 3-car pack, trying to fight for 5th place.
Ultimate's still looking around here on AJ, trying to see if he can get back around him, but AJ's just able to run that bottom. Oh.
No wrecking.
Yeah, there goes Penske. Penske's having a horrid day so far. Already a lap down. About half a lap already behind Logan on his last lap. I mean, he is not looking too great right now. Big shout out here. Big shout out here to Logan right now. Starting in the midfield, was able to make up quick progress, and by the 4th lap, he was up front, and he's been leading it ever since. Makes you think that he must have had a bad qualifying session there or something, because he is showing completely different pace than his qualifying would show. Right now, pulling away up to 4.5 seconds. Impressive stuff here by the 19s. I do believe OJC has just run into Chris Paul. Yes, he did. I saw a little bit of contact in the wall there in turn 2. Chris Paul trying to get around OJC. He'll get around him now as he almost climbed on top of the wall. But OJC not really making too many friends on the racetrack here at the moment.
Yeah, these lap cars really playing a factor right now. But Logan has no lap cars in front of him right now. He's just gone. There's no one between them. And it is just smooth sailing here. I don't know when pit stops are going to come, because it's already past lap 33. It's lap 37 now. There's a bunch of stuff right there. As actually we have our first one right now. Logan and Ultimate are pitting this time.
Yeah, there we go. So about halfway through. So going to be pretty interesting when we get into that second half, where we normally see more yellows come out. And we'll see how pit strategy plays in. Logan is right now in. Here comes Chris Paul. He's reacting. He needs to come in as well. He'll come in. Oh, did he get a speeding penalty? No, he did not. I saw that. Ultimate's coming in, so is Yeedy. A lot of guys coming in. When Logan announced that he was coming in, that's when everyone knew it's time to stop.
Yeah, everyone's coming in once right now. That might create some havoc on pit road right here, depending on what happens.
Yeah, so right now Nicky and AJ are staying out here on the racetrack for what I could assume is an extra lap.
Speedy penalty, Nicky. Nicky has a speeding
penalty. Nicky. Yeah, Nicky not having a nice stop. Already Logan's back out on the track. It's going to be Chris Paul coming out in second here, along with OJC. And Nicky, with a choke and a half, was doing something really cool with that line he was running.
Oh. Outery also speeding penalty.
Oh my goodness, and Yeedy ran into him. Yeah, and they're racing out of the pits. I mean, if I'm Outery, just leave him alone here. Where is Nicky? Nicky's in the wrong pit stall.
Yeedy having a real slow pit stop right here. He backed in and out. He hit AJ. I'm not sure what happened there for Yeedy, but he lost a ton of spots. And Outery and Nicky both speeding penalties. Logan did.
Yeah, Nicky used Outery's pit stall. Weird.
Yeah, 1 out of 3 for Nicky right there.
Yeah, I don't understand why he did that.
So Froze is now in the lead.
Yeah, really unnecessary, and he still has to do that drive-through penalty as well. So, very weird stuff going on here at the moment.
Oh, Outery also again.
Outery speeded again. Wow. Okay, he's gonna have to come in again. What a disaster here for Outery. I mean, he got involved in that early incident, was staying back within that top 10 area. As Chris Paul up ahead, I think he's having a bit of a hard time here with Aiden. I bet he's expecting a bit of a blue flag being given out. I think there might have been some contact. I saw him in the infield down the backstretch. He's already had trouble with OJC, and now he's having a bit of trouble here with Aiden. He'll get around Aiden now. Oh my goodness, really close stuff right there. Aiden obviously trying to get back onto the lead lap and do whatever he can. As it seems like Outery finally was able to get it this time. Fortunately. However, the damage is already done. He's lost at least a lap, possibly two, because of all of this drama. And Nicky has yet to pit. I'm assuming he may pit this time by. I'm sure. I think the rule is 3 laps, so he should be.
Nicky did pit.
No, he didn't. He's third.
The Outery's pit box, didn't he?
Yeah, but he also sped on pit road.
Oh, right. He also has to do that.
Yeah, so 2 to serve there for Nicky.
He's not going to do it that lap.
Yeah, so he's going to do it next lap. He's just trying to he's trying to maximize the amount of time that he could try to gain on track. As you can see, he's running into the back of OJC, trying to get him out of the way. However, OJC is not going to comply. And it seems like a really good stop here by Froze, as he is now into the top 5. Yeety going around here in turn 1. Big crash. The number 53 of Imagensy's around as well, right in front of the leader. As Yeety will go 1 lap down. What a disaster it's been since the start of the race when he was inside the top 5. And now 1 lap down.
Nicky finally does his pit stop right here. So your top 5.
Oh, AJ has wrecked in turn 2 all by himself. He hooked the apron, overcorrected, and hit the wall. And yeah, Nicky is not listening for some reason. And yeah, I think he's yeah, Nicky is now pit during a drive-through penalty. I think Nicky either is being really stupid or is fucking with the officials, which are both really reasonable considering who we're talking about here. And he almost came up right there, right in front of our leaders. Yeah, I really don't know what he's doing right now or what he's trying to gain, but yeah, right now Ultimate's trying to race against AJ here for the for the 4th position, I should say. My apologies. And now Nicky is not coming in. I think they might just park him because now he's ahead of Medfred. He's parking his car right in front of Medfred. I don't know what he's doing. Because I like to think that Nicky's just trying to piss off the officials, but I genuinely think he's just this fucking stupid. He has yet to pit. He is still not pit. He is still yet to pit. I imagine he's gonna have to do a drive-through penalty again because he pit during his drive-through penalty.
He has to do it again. And
yeah, I'm not understanding this at all. Up ahead, it appears Yeety is now within Ultimate and AJ. Ultimate trying to get around him. You see, there goes the 0. He's going to let him by. Good stuff there by Yeety, allowing the leaders to race the way they want to be raced.
Nicky's on pit road again. He's slowly creeping.
Oh, contact! Wrecking down the backstretch. Blackstone and Froze have run into each other. And now Froze into Ultimate. They're sideways.
Oh, no.
It turns forward. There goes Yeety. Into him. Into the pit wall. Hard hit for Yeety as he goes into the pit wall. Very dangerous spot on the track for him to be stuck in. And his race is only getting worse. And that was surely a major... I'm pretty sure that was a racing incident. I think Blackstone was up against the wall and Froze misjudged his his exit.
Ultimate trying to get by Froze right now.
Yeah, AJ's now back around Froze for 3rd place due to that. Froze was able to recover pretty easily and get back up into 4th. And we'll see if we can get back around 3rd. That's Yeety down there on the bottom. Yeety for sure now a couple laps down.
Yeah, he's losing more and more spots, but he's not last right now. Blackstone still last 4 laps down. As Logan has a 10-second lead over 2nd place right now. It's Logan's race. 100% here. That's from the 20 to go in stage. I don't know if they can make it.
They can make it. They can make it. Absolutely. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Trying to... Oh, we have a wreck. Oh, Chris Paul's wrecked. On the front stretch. And 3rd place is going to hit.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Chris Paul must have had some kind of lap car interference there because he just got wrecked out.
Yeah, OJC got into him.
Yeah, and the 42 once again has wrecked Crispal Paul. And yet another warning there for the 42. OJC's claiming that Crispal Paul wrecked himself. Crispal Paul argues that he's in the way and therefore he should be letting him go, which is the rule here in ASCA. So I don't know why OJC wasn't paying attention. We are Nikki is once again ignoring the officials.
It's gonna be one of those races, isn't it?
I mean, I feel like they're just gonna park him at this point. I mean, I know that's Chris's driver, but
last year I believe it was Missouri and Blue Rebel who are both parked from this race for not following orders in D2 at the same track in New Hampshire due to lap car interference. As pit road will be open here. I mean, you can make it on fuel, probably, but I would assume everyone's
yeah, here we go.
Here
we go. Logan, everyone's coming in for those fresh tires there.
I think Aiden.
Well, no, they're all going to get their laps back.
Yeah, there. Aiden stays. Everyone really a lap down. No one stays out here.
Yeah, okay. I thought Logan missed his box there a little bit, but everything's all good.
Everyone is good onto pit road right here. Logan first one out here. No problems for him on pit road.
Ultimate 2 tires. AJ 2 tires. Either 2 tires or took a little less gas. Probably a little less gas now that I'm thinking about it. But check this out. Pit strategy coming out of pit road. AJ first. Ultimate second. Logan third. Penske coming out in fourth after recovering from all that drama early on in the race.
Emergency stayed out on the track here. He's going to be the leader, actually.
Interesting call there. Don't think it's really going to work out. He hasn't been that quick all race long, and he's also on older tires, but it wouldn't hurt. Probably. Hopefully. So right now, Emergency's staying out on the racetrack. He'll be restarting first, and it's AJ and Ultimate, and then Logan, and then Crispal Paul.
We might see some shenanigans on this race right here because we've all seen AJ constantly dive bombing everyone in front of him. Well, now the leader is in front of him on a restart. He wants to get it ahead as soon as possible.
And that guy in front of him is on old tires too. I mean, he's going to be significantly slower than the rest of the field. That's going to cause a bit of a bunch up. So we'll see how this goes. Also, Imagine D has not been up front here today. So we're going to
hasn't been really a contender.
Yeah, so we're going to see how this restart goes for him. As the pace car comes in, out of turn 4. It's going to be Imagine Z, AJ Ultimate, Logan, and Medfred, your top 5. Green flag back in the air. A decent start there by Imagine Z as they go towards turn 1. Logan shoving Ultimate into the corner. Logan now 3 wide between AJ Ultimate and Logan. AJ had a horrid exit there coming out of turn 2. Into turn 3, Ultimate sideways, Logan sideways as they hit each other in the entry of the corner. They're both going to hold on to their cars. Ultimate holds on to second, Medfred through the drama to third, AJ back to fourth, and it's side by side between Logan and Addicted for 5th place.
And Ultimate's getting into Emergency right here.
Yeah, Ultimate getting very close here as AJ's trying to re-overtake Medfred to get back up to third.
That's exactly what Emergency needed. He needed to get ahead of those guys as soon as possible and hope they battle, and that's what they're doing right here.
Yeah, they're also overdriving here a little bit. Logan gets past Addicted here for 5th, and he's now going to go ahead and start working on AJ here for 4th. Bump
Oh,
right
they're
there from
bumping.
Logan. Contact between him, AJ, and Medfred. However, they're all going to stay in their same positions. AJ now looking here at Medfred for third place. Into turns 3 and 4. AJ on the inside. Medfred out of the groove. AJ makes the pass. Stick up in front of Medfred. Medfred tries the crossover, and he'll not be able to get back in line. Into turns 1 and 2. Logan, big dive. They're on Medfred. Pushes Medfred into AJ. He'll get up to 4th. Medfred into the wall coming out of the corner. He'll fall back down to 5th.
What's AJ gonna do here? He's
Medfred
gonna
retaliating to the inside, trying to push Logan up the track. However, he'll not be able to get that spot. Logan holds onto it. Caution's
Caution.
out. And it is for Cristobal Paul in turns 1 and 2, who has decided that he is going to stop on the track. Apparently, he was having some kind of issue where, I'm
guessing turning the car type of thing.
I don't know. He had a horrid restart there and just fell back.
But that was great for Emergency. In the lead during a caution. I imagine a lot of people are going to be pitting here. So now he's going to be in the lead with pits open, but no one's pitting.
I mean, they just got done pitting. I honestly am not surprised.
But 12, I'm guessing tires don't really matter much. If
They really don't. It's apparently Emergency's being able to hold them off pretty easy.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem that much of a challenge as they're wrecking on pit road. They were Adder and Nikki for some reason. Guessing they're not really happy with each other. As only a couple of cars pit on pit road here. Emergency's still in the lead here. There's a lot of fighting in the back there, but not for him. I'm guessing fighting will be very worrying for him with those old tires.
So I do believe, yeah, we're going to be going back green this time by. We're going to be coming back here with about 11 laps to go. So Emergency's going to have to hold off just a little bit longer. But if he doesn't get a good enough restart, then he might be in trouble, because there's a lot of guys behind him on fresher tires that are hungry for some points.
Especially Ultimate and AJ. Ultimate's behind in the playoffs. He's not in. AJ's in, but he needs those points. Green is in the air there.
Good start there by Emergency. Up and away once again. Logan inside as he misses the corner. Lag spike by Emergency as he misses turn 1 and is forced to wall right through the corner. It's a kerfuffle right behind him as Logan gets through to 3rd, Addicted to 4th. Medford looking to his inside for 5th place. Here comes Froze, 3 wide for 3rd between Froze, Addicted, and Medfred. They're still going to be 3 wide coming out of the corner.
They're wrecking in the back here, but AJ's now up to 2nd here.
Froze up to 4th. Addicted inside on Medfred for 5th, along with chasing Checkers. First time near the top 5 tonight for him. And he turns Medfred down the backstretch. Medfred holds on to it. He's going to come back at him. Contact in 3 and 4. They're both sideways. They're both heading for the wall, and they're both going to lose a ton of time.
Oh, Blackstone.
And Blackstone is in the middle of the track and has run into the leaders. Must have gotten wrecked on the previous lap. What happened there?
Is it still green? No, it's not.
Yeah, no, caution.
His screen froze.
Yeah, his screen froze. Wow. Yeah, no, weird situation here. Blackstone having some lag here. And his screen is completely frozen. And he has crashed. Yep, he has crashed.
That happened to me. Literally the exact same thing happened to me.
So yet another caution, and Emergency's costly lag spike on the restart cost him all the time that he gained. If I'm him, I'm just coming in at this point. There's no point.
Yeah, you already have the
Yeah,
last.
yeah. I mean, he's back in 13th. I mean, there's no point. Just come in, get those fresh tires, try to do what you can do in the rest of this race. But now the top 5 is Ultimate up front for the first time tonight. Really impressed by what he can do. Remember, he is still winless in the ASCA Cup Series. He has a lot of ASCA National Series victories, but not a single Cup Series win to his name. And I am really excited if he can finally get it done here tonight, because he does have a bad, fast car.
He is really strong today. Definitely a top 5 car. Hasn't had really any problems at all. Pits are open here.
Yeah, and you can
No
see
one in it.
No, I see him, Majesty. He's coming in. Smart move there.
Yeah.
No point in staying on the track. Along with one more guy. I think that might be Aiden.
Yeedy.
Or
I
Yeedy,
believe
my
that.
apologies. Yeah, but Ultimate, AJ, Logan, Froze, and Addicted now in the top 5, with a few guys getting knocked out of the top 5, more specifically Chris Paul. That's really opened the door for some of these other guys that have been knocking at the door of that top 5 range to get in. Those guys being Froze and Addicted.
Majesty might leave here. He's complaining about his head hurting, which usually does not correlate with.
Yeah, it'd probably be best if he logged it off. Go take a nap.
Addicted is now up to 5th, by the way.
Yeah, I know. He's been near that top 5 area, but he hasn't been able to get into it up till now. Great stuff by Addicted, looking for his 3rd win of the season.
So it's going to be 5 laps, I believe, coming to the green. There's no overtimes for the stage, so if it's around lap 74, I believe, and if there's a caution, I believe that will be it. As everyone's single file right now for pacing. Ultimate in the lead here. AJ's in 2nd here. Let's see what he can do to catch up to him.
Coming out of turn number 4 to the CLD restart zone. It's Ultimate, AJ, Logan, Frozen, Addicted. Green flag back in the air as they're coming towards turn 1. 3 wide, 4 wide for 5th. Big move there by Medfred, pushing Chasey Checkers out of the way. Addicted gets by Froze. Medfred now to the inside of Froze. Into turns.
Great restart.
Yeah, turns 3 and 4. Addicted continuing his assault. As there goes Chasey Checkers into Medfred. Medfred into Addicted. Addicted has crashed in turn 4. And he is now out of the top 5. And look at this. Chris Paul having a fantastic restart. He's back into the mix. Here's Chasey Checkers Ultimate. Overdriving the exit of turn 2. Now racing against AJ into turn 3. AJ now to the lead of this race. Logan through to 2nd. Ultimate back to 3rd. With Chris Paul holding off the rest of the pack.
Ultimate hit the apron in turn 1. That really slowed him down, allowing AJ to get the run off the corner to pass him. And now he's back to 3rd right now. Logan looking for that stage win.
Yeah, Logan's not going to let him get away with that one. Logan, the fastest one on the track, having a few bad restarts. He wants this win badly. He wants those extra points badly, but so does AJ. And these guys are teammates. How do they cooperate? 2 laps to go here at New Hampshire for the stage as we have a caution out on the racetrack.
Huge wreck in the back.
I believe that's Yeedy spinning out there over there at the corner, and it's going to be a race back for the stage. AJ having a good 1 and 2, pulling away into turns 3 and 4. I don't think Logan's really going to challenge this one.
He's not going to do it.
And coming out of turn 4, AJ with the stage win here at New Hampshire. It's going to be Logan 2nd, Paul 3rd, Ultimate 4th. And how about this? Chasing Checkers. What a run so far by him. 5th place at the end of the stage.
That was a really big mess in the back there that caused the caution. It was mostly just everyone getting into each other. I saw Froze, I saw Yeedy, OJC, Penske, Nikki. It was really a big mess back there that caused the caution.
Well, let's go ahead and get in our stage winner, why don't we? And also, our pole sitter. Wait, AJ got the pole, right? Yeah, I forgot to talk.
AJ had the pole.
Yeah, I forgot to talk to him earlier. I apologize. Let's go ahead and get some other people unmuted here. First off, hi, Citri. Hi. Citri.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Let's go and get Marcus in here, too. Hello, Marcus. Hi.
Oh, no.
Marcus. Wake up. Marcus is not here. I'm going to remute him. Anyway, Let's go ahead and get AJ in here. AJ is right now AFK. We're gonna move him in here anyway, and when he comes back, he can just talk to us.
We should move chasing in as well after this.
Maybe. Let's see. Hey, AJ, wake the fuck up, you fucking bitch. I apologize, guys. AJ's like this sometimes, where he'll mute himself and then not fucking want to talk. But great run so far by AJ, I must say. Him and Logan are doing pretty good for themselves. Alright. Oh.
Oh.
Hold up. I'm doing something very important. I'm going to become a DoorDash driver, guys.
By the way, he got a job, if you're wondering, Gavin.
AJ got a job?
No, you got a job, you said.
Yes, I did get a job. I think. I'm going to be door dashing in fucking Chicago, baby. Amen. Let's see. I'm going to file all this shit really quick while we are waiting for AJ to get back.
I think AJ joined back. Unless if he's already able to unmute. Well, Cristobal Paul's also here.
Well, I don't want to talk to Cristobal Paul. Maybe I do. You know what? Let's talk to Cristobal Paul. I take that back. Cristobal Paul is probably a pretty cool kid. AJ!
Hello!
Hi, AJ! Stage win,
Hello.
pole position, doing pretty good for yourself right now. How are we feeling out there?
Right now, I just need points. That's the main goal.
Already got a lot of them so far. What's the goal for the rest of the race?
We're going to try to win the race, but Logan's definitely the fastest car here.
Yeah, Logan's
But
been
we're just going to
fast.
see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been really fast just all night long. However, you've been the guy that's been able to challenge him. Do you think you can do it in the second half?
We'll see. It depends on who lifts and who doesn't.
That's true. And I do want to mention, you were pretty aggressive at the start of the race with those dive bombs. You got into a bit of an altercation with Cristobal Paul. What was that all about?
That was my fault, I'll be honest. You cannot get a run for your life out of the corners, so I'm just trying as hard as I can to gain time.
All right, that's fair. You know what? While you're here, let's unmute Cristobal Paul. Cristobal Paul, how do you feel about that statement?
Yeah, it just happens. I forgive him.
That's pretty cool. I'm really happy. What's Bandit streaming? Hold on, I needed to see it. Okay, he's just making a scheme. Okay, I feel like okay.
Is there any thoughts, Cristobal Paul, for the rest of the race going into any change of the game plan at all?
Yeah, I just need to go faster. Need to get back, figure out what age. What's his name? What's the 19's name? Logan? Yeah, Logan. I need to figure out what Logan is doing and then just try not to hit the wall, get in a better corner, avoid lap cars like OJC. But yeah,
That's pretty.
I mean, when you're a lap car, you're supposed to get out of the way, not be in the way of lead lap cars. Blackstone did a good job at it. Other lap cars I passed did a good job at it, but OJC just didn't do a good job at it, per usual. I don't really expect anything from him, but you know, when you act like a dick all the time, that's just what happens.
Damn. All right, hey Blue Cup, do you think you can distract the stream really quick? I have to go get my driver's license.
Sure. Wow, he's in
I have to go get my guy. It's in my car. I have to go get it because they need to scan it if they want to like prove that I'm real. So, yeah, because apparently I'm not real, according to the DoorDash. It's really unfortunate. You guys can stay, by the way. Like, if you guys just want to chill, you can, or go back to your VC. It doesn't matter. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell them how gay you are again. I think the viewers really liked that last time.
Alright, well, Gavin's gone. Let's talk about our stage right now. 5th place, probably the biggest shock. Chasing Checkers, getting exactly 1 point, which is a huge statement because he hasn't really done much this entire season. And I believe this is his first stage point, so that is huge for him. Again, Gavin said he's much of a dirt guy, but he's shown that he is great on asphalt as well. Logan getting 2nd there. Definitely the best car today. 2nd's a really good position for him. Cristobal Paul wrecked, I believe, like 7 to go. He's now in like 3rd. And Ultimate was leading on the final restart. Hit the apron there. Very unfortunate for him. Happens. He gets fourth though, very respectable. Penske and Outery, they had a lot of altercations. Like lap 16, they both wrecked, killing Penske's real run. And then during the restarts, they just kept getting into each other, complaining about stuff. So that was also happening. The Yeedy was having a great run too. Yeedy was doing amazing. He was top 5, but as soon as pit stops came, he started lagging. He is now 15th place right now. He was many laps down. He wasn't really doing that well. As Penske and OJC are back to a 1 out of 3. I believe that was due to Chris Paul's early shenanigans. That really wasn't his fault. Earlier, Aiden, on the restart, he got out of line, couldn't really turn the car, killing Nicky, basically. Both of their shots for the stage points were gone. So Nicky finished 9th and Aiden 14th.
I'm gonna come hard.
Froze didn't really do much this entire real stage. He wasn't really top 5 for most of it.
Oh my
He
God.
finished 11th. And Emergency, who stayed out initially, a respectable 8th, much better than he was doing earlier in the race. So it kind of worked out for him. Outer getting 7th and Addicted getting 6th. So close to getting that point that Chasing Checkers has. So that is basically your stage. I believe Blackstone is still gone. He's your only DNF right now after his screen froze and basically caused the final caution.
Oh.
So he is gone. 15 drivers on the track now. 9 points maximum. 9 points minimum you can get here if you're someone like Aiden or Yeedy, who has not led a lap at all this entire race. And that is your rundown here for what has happened during the race here. Logan is the clear favorite, and then I would say AJ, Chris Paul, Ultimate are the next. Outery seems to show some speed, but he has been getting into a lot of wrecks. Addicted has not been getting into a lot of wrecks, but has been around like a 9th place car all day. And Froze has been consistent, but again, he's been in a lot of wrecks here as well. And Needy's just been lacking, so, you know, that also helps to smooth things over. Everyone will be pitting as soon as this stop. I believe Blackstone is actually here. Did he join back? Yes, he did. He joined back. So back to 16 cars here, but he's going to be a lap down. So 16 cars back in the race here. No one has left for now. One of the main components of not doing is hitting the apron. Ultimate was leading. It looked like he could have won the stage there, but he hit the apron with like 2 to go, killing his run. That slows your car down a ton. You would think being closer to the inside wall will help you. It definitely does not help you. It actually hurts you. He slid up. That allowed AJ to get by him, and then he had a bad corner entry, losing to Logan, and then losing to Chris Paul in the final corner. Ultimate finished 4th right there. Hitting the apron is not going to help your chances at all. It doesn't seem like we saw anyone hit the inside wall coming out of turn 2 yet, which was pretty common. Like I saw it like 3 times in a D2 race I saw. It doesn't look like it's happening now, but when it does happen, it really hurts your chances, like 20 seconds maybe, because you have to turn the car, speed it back up, and it just does not help you at all. So no one has done that yet. A lot of people have been set down pit road. I saw Blackstone being set down pit road. And as we're gonna go green here, Gavin is not back.
No, I'm here. I am perfectly awake. I am just becoming a DoorDash driver live on YouTube.
Is there like gonna be like certain orders you're gonna be accepting? Or is it just
do you
gonna
guys
be like the high
want to know? Do you
step?
guys want to know my social security number?
Yes.
All right. So the number is 1147. Those are the numbers, okay? The first 4 digits of the social security number. It is 1 1.
47. Listen. Anyways, everyone else single file here. for pit stops. We saw Yeedy on pit stops hit a couple of cars. I'm surprised there hasn't really been a lot of contact on pit road yet. We'll see if it happens here. Everyone's going to be coming in all at once. So here we go. As AJ's going to come in, then Logan, Ultimate, Chris Paul. Chasing Checkered's not really a great entry right there. What is happening to him? A huge stack up. Froze's around. And Chasing Checkered's literally lost all his positions.
That is very unfortunate there for a good friend.
Yeah, he did get, and Froze is turned upside down, and not upside down, but he is backwards. And Nikki also sped on pit road as well. That's another thing that happened.
Oh, contact AJ and Penske coming out of pit road. Penske was coming in, AJ was coming out, and they collided.
And Nikki's gonna be TTP. So there was more chaos on pit road than any other pit road shenanigans that has happened so far.
Yeah,
I would have to say Medfred was caught in a stack up going into pit road there behind Chasing Checkered, so he loses a ton of spots. Unfortunate for him, as this is going to be 77 laps in. As what is Nikki doing? I have no idea, but all right.
Yeah.
I guess if you're already TTP, you might as well pit like over and over again, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, he also sped again on pit road.
Yeah,
And
but
he's in the wrong stall.
Isn't it a pass?
No, because I genuinely feel like because I could believe that he's doing this on purpose to mess with him, but I also think he's just that fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's Nikki.
Speaking of which, let's see the fastest lap.
Is it still chasing?
I feel like fastest lap's a little tainted.
Oh yeah. Nikki's was eliminated.
Yeah, Nikki has a full second over second place here, and I feel like that's a little on the nose, so I'm not going to count that. Chasing Checkered's fastest lap here, he's technically second, but honestly, Nikki is now second faster than everyone else. So Chasing Checkered's has the fastest lap there.
All right, boys, we're coming back to this restart for the second half. Logan and AJ have been butt fucking the field this entire race. So we'll see how this all goes. We'll see if the butt fucking continues or if the penetration begins.
I don't know if Nikki's going to make it back in time. He is
Green
not.
flag back in the air. Good start there by AJ, but Chris Paul is butt fucking him down to turn 1. AJ up the track. Chris Paul up the track. Addicted peeking to the inside. Contact! Chris Paul into AJ. Chris Paul is just trying to take himself out here at the moment, and Addicted's able to find himself up into third, into turns 3 and 4. Chris Paul again just shoving himself and AJ up the track. And Outery gets up into third place. Dude, what the fuck was that? Here we go. AJ's coming back at him here. We'll see if he'll
they're
start
four
this
wide.
But right now, good stuff there between these two as Outery just parks his car right there in the middle of the corner. And it's going to be side by side between AJ and Chris Paul into turns 3 and 4. AJ gets the pass done. Never mind. Fuck that. Chris Paul whips it around the outside and is going to hold on to the position. Outery in third right now. This is the farthest he's been up in the front in quite some time. Chris Paul peeking his nose there to the inside, using him as a bit of a pick, turning him sideways. They're crashing down the backstretch. Chris Paul is just trying everything he can to take out everybody and everything. He's going to almost run into Outery again over there in turns 3 and 4.
Ultimate lays off of Chris Paul right there. I think he just wants to see Chris Paul take out everyone so he can pick up the scraps.
Oh my fucking god, a fucking Ultimate!
Oh, here comes OJC.
Oh my god, oh my god, he must be terrified knowing OJC's in the fucking lead lap now, Jesus.
And he's gonna lose a ton
of
position.
Outery coming after Emergency here. Emergency hasn't been up front often today. Outery neither has. Both of them have been pretty much in the back for most of this race after their own respective disasters. When they were up front, Outery trying everything he can to get around him cleanly. Doesn't seem to be really working out so far, though. Here we go into turns 3 and 4. Outery to the inside. Emergency cuts him off. Here comes the 51 to the outside. Outery comes up just in time to cock block Cristobal Paul. And now Yeety's getting back into the picture once again.
Whoa, huge block by Outery.
Yeah, Outery's just cock blocking the fuck out of Cristobal Paul here at the moment. Not letting him come one bit.
Yeah, that's great terminal.
I know.
Here comes. Oh,
now he's going to the outside again. Another cock block by Outery. Continuing to edge the fuck out of Cristobal Paul here at the moment. And Yeety's coming in to make it a threesome. Oh, and that's not going to be kind right there. A little too hard that Cristobal Paul can take as he goes around over there in turn 2.
Emergency, 4th place here. He's actually showing some great speed right now without any strategy. Currently in between AJ and Outery. He's in a top 5 right now, and he's doing great right now.
Yeah, Outery's coming back over here to Imagine Z. We'll see how quick this lasts. Outery going a little lower, gonna get a nose in there. Imagine Z sliding up the track. Will Imagine Z pinch him down? Not this time. Outery gets back on the power and gets past Imagine Z. And now Outery's gonna go after his next victim. Yeety looking inside on the apron. Oh, he overcorrects! Wrecks himself and Imagine Z. That's a bit foolish there by one Yeety. He's gonna have to blame no one else but himself for that one as he goes to the rear of the field. That wasn't too smart there by Yeety, I have to be honest. A bit of over-aggression, one would say, about that one. So right now, as it stands, Cool Plug butt-fucking the field right now. I said Cool Plug. Cool Kid fucking... Oh my god. Cool Plug butt-fucking the field. Yeah, that's a great term. Logan right now butt-fucking the field right now. Completely just dominating everyone here at the moment right now with a 1.35 second gap there, and now 1.5 seconds there against Addicted. AJ right now in 3rd, Outery 4th, and Imagine Z 5th. Pretty spread out throughout most of our top 10 here at the moment as everyone's kind of getting themselves into a rhythm here for the eventual green flag pit stops that are going to be coming up here at about, I'd say, maybe 10-20 laps or so.
Everyone's really spread apart right here. We haven't seen this in a while here.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about New Hampshire, man. It's either a fucking fuckfest or it's just, you know, a fucking snore.
Yeah. The only real battle right now is Penske, but that's 9th, and that's not really, like, game-changing. How about Addicted, though? 2nd place here.
Yeah,
He was really...
Yeah.
Not really in the top 10.
Yeah, well, Addicted... Addicted's like that, like he knows when it's time to go, all right? He knows when it's time to go fast. He knows when it's time to go slow, okay? He's a professional. Although, AJ might just be going a little faster here at the moment. He is sending those dive bombs again, as he's been doing for most of this race, trying to get up to Addicted's back bumper, trying to knock him out of the way.
He's the only one really doing that in this entire race here.
He's doing it again. There he goes. I'm afraid one of these times he's going to do what he did with Cristobal Paul earlier. He's going to end up wrecking himself. But we'll wait and see here. He has another opportunity. We have a caution here on the speedway. Nikki
Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden right now.
In the
fucking wall. What the fuck?
How is he in the barrier? He's in the barrier.
How the fuck did he do that? What?
That is a great question.
Yeah, and he has the fucking pit limiter too. No, he doesn't.
He was upside down in the barrier, so he flipped in. I don't even know.
Yeah, but Aiden, not really having a good day. He's been in the back for the whole race, qualified poorly, and now literally getting inside of a wall. So I'd say welcome to the Aiden experience, everyone.
So everyone's gonna be pitting this time here, mainly just for fuel. But after what Emergency did in the first stage, that he really showed that tires don't really matter as much. Do you really take 4 tires here?
I think you take 4 tires
OJC
here.
and Nicky are going at it.
Yeah,
Nothing new.
yeah, the two, interesting people in ASCA right now, but fucking over here in turn 2.
Which one? That's very nothing.
OJC and Nicky. Yeah, Nicky's still wrecking OJC. I imagine he's going to get a penalty for bad pacing. No.
Oh, then chasing
And now
turns in.
chasing checkers runs into him, yeah.
I counted it. There's been, I've only counted D2 actually, but there's been only 1 pacing penalty in the past like 7 races in D2. I'm not sure what it is in D1, but pacing penalties are not really that common. Oh boy, what is happening with Froze? Oh boy.
Froze is wrecked on pit road, trying to get into his stall. Look at this
Like a
fucking
fuffle.
mess. Look at all this fucking mess here.
So at the moment, do y'all think?
Oh,
that-
Aiden just
Oh,
wrecked
no.
Penske. What the fuck was he thinking? And
He's
Penske's
gonna
gonna
be in
go
front
in
of-
reverse.
He's gonna be in front of AJ here.
He's gonna be
look
right in
at
front of AJ. My goodness. And Outery gets out second out of pit road. And I can't tell who came out of pit road on that one. I think it was AJ. But
I believe it was. I believe it was AJ.
although I may just go to Chris Paul here, yeah.
I believe AJ got it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It was really close. But great pit stop from Outery there. Look how many spots he gained.
Yeah, I know. He's up to second now. Great stuff there by Outery for sure.
Been around 20 laps of pacing and 96 laps. So not that much.
Yeah, so right now Logan leading as per usual. Outery second, Addicted third, AJ fourth, and Chris Paul fifth. These 5 have essentially been at the front the entire race. So we're starting to see our favorites here for the win as we're coming towards the final 50 laps here at New Hampshire.
Now, do we see anyone try to save and try and make it to the end? That's a real question. Or is it a little bit too far out?
I feel like, okay, I'm not too
That's a
sure
bit-
how
At New Hampshire,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know how-
guessing there's going to be a caution.
I also
I'm-
don't know if there's enough laps here. Here we go. Drivers coming down to
Whoa.
the CLD restart zone. Green
That's
flag.
gone.
That is a big gap between the most of the field.
Okay.
Logan really went away. Here we go into turn 1. Logan ahead of Outery. Outery trying it around the outside. He's right there on the back bumper down the back stretch. Coming towards turn 3. Coming out of the corner, AJ sideways through the corner right in front of the field. And Addicted now trying to get around Outery for second.
They're all spinning the backfield on the front stretch.
Oh yeah,
You're
big
Addicted.
crash. That's Nicky and Froze as well.
Alright.
There's your top 5 all in one picture. Chris Paul looking to the inside. Can't do it. AJ sending it in deep, trying to defend the position with all he's got. Chris Paul being very impatient indeed, looking for some way to get around him. Into 3, AJ with a big send on Addicted. Here goes the 51 into the back of AJ as they're approaching the exit of the corner. Chris Paul whips it around the outside, trying to get around AJ. AJ sending it in deep, trying to slide up. Look at that. What a great move there by AJ. Chris Paul is going to attempt a crossover, but cannot make it stick. He backs out of it, but what a defensive move there by AJ to hold on to that position. Yeah, he's sending it right there. And Chris Paul's into the wall. Overdrove the corner, and he runs into Medfred, puts him into the wall. He's now going to almost lose another position to chasing checkers. As here's the battle for third. Addicted on the inside, getting pitched by AJ. Contact between the two of them as AJ and Addicted are going to switch spots. AJ up into third. I think Addicted may have felt bad there a little bit and gave him the spot because they were both really slow coming through turn 2.
I believe he hit the apron there. He hit like the blue line, and that really slowed him down. That apron really just kills all momentum.
And
That's what
Medfred,
happened to Ultimate.
Medfred coming after OJC. How about this for OJC right now, racing inside the top 5? Don't think that will last too long though. Medfred might have other plans. Yeah, he's looking over there to the outside. OJC cuts him off.
Yeah, now how long until we see Medford use the bumper against OJC?
Yeah, OJC is a bit of a roadblock here. I imagine he doesn't want to stay behind him for too long.
Oh yeah, you really
look,
hold
he is
him up.
right there.
He's gonna send it here. I bet.
And Logan is already.
No, he goes a little
locked
high. He's
up.
gonna let OJC.
OJC's the one that sent it.
Yeah, and around the outside goes Medfred. Pretty easy move there by Medfred. I'm sure he'll appreciate that one. And
Logan
up
is
to
already.
fifth.
Logan locks most laps led here. Definitely the big favorite out of anyone. As we're running into some lap cars here, actually, because they're wrecking in front of Logan.
Yeah, you can
Which
see
could be a
over-
problem.
Yeah, that's Aiden and Emergency. Emergency not having a good night at all, sitting back in 16th.
Yeah, he got wrecked on the restart and couldn't get going for a long while.
Ooh, Addicted hit the apron right there. Doesn't allow Medford to catch up a bit.
I
But
don't,
he's
think,
not
I don't
in-
think there's a single battle going on the track right now. Yeah, there's just nothing going on. Everyone's just out in their own race right now.
If you watch OJC long enough, there's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, he's losing to Medford right now.
Yeah, but hopefully Chasing Checkers can catch him here in a moment.
Yeah, right now everyone's really single file here. If you look through what's happening through everything, Frozen Penske is like the only battle I can really realistically see right now. But that's 12, and that's really not what's happening. Crispell Paul, after hitting the wall, he's up to 10th right now. Well, he's actually lost down to 10th. So he's lost a ton of positions on that restart here, and he's just hoping for a caution at this point. Hoping to get back up front.
Mm-hmm.
As it looks like, Logan may have led enough laps to get get the most laps led.
Logan has 73 laps led. The rest of them have 4 each. That is
so he's basically locked this up.
Yeah, he's already locked
Yeah,
in.
I'm getting a little worried about this pack of lap cars right in front of Logan. They're racing very aggressively. Aiden and Blackstone almost wrecked into each other there, and they're not separating from each other either. They just keep battling and battling. I'm afraid they might wreck here in front of Logan.
Yeah, that could be major.
Yeah, look at they're racing.
There's 3 of
really
them.
aggressive.
Yeah, I know. And they're probably all going to be getting blue flags here at the same time, so it's going to be a little bit interesting how they react to it.
Yeah.
Froze is on pit road.
Yeah, Froze is in. I'm trying a bit of a pit strategy here, I'm sure, trying to maybe predict a
Possible
caution.
short pit.
Yeah.
Maybe get those tires.
I think you can probably reach the end around this
He's
time,
a great saver. He's definitely one of the better drivers to save fuel. So he could definitely make it if there is no caution. That's what he's banking on.
Yeah, I think it's around about like 115 or so. I think you'll start to see people come down.
Yeah.
Just to get those new tires as well.
Well, including those lead lap cars, Froze is also in that fray, but Blackstone just hit the wall there. Ugh, so close, but he's going to get by at least 1 there.
Yeah, it's 1 lapper gone.
So now he has 2 left. One of his is his teammate, which I would assume will let him by with ease. And the other one is Aiden, so that's a wild card.
Yeah, and then Froze is up a little bit farther, but I'd expect Froze to pull away a little bit. But
yeah, I don't think he's going to catch up to Froze anytime soon here. Crispell Paul wrecked in the back here.
Oh, yeah, Crispell Paul gets slammed there by Penske. He's sitting over there in turn
he's
1.
frozen.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
frozen.
This could be a big problem.
Uh-oh.
No, he gets it back going.
Yeah,
He does.
Yeah.
He gets
there
it back
goes.
on.
He's back rolling, but he just lost a ton of time, and now he's at risk of getting lapped here if he isn't careful.
As we see,
Like you
Nicky's going to be
said-
pinging this time.
Citrifar, yeah, he's pitting right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't speed, luckily, but
Nicky is in right now. He's kind of just passing every box he can, which I do think is illegal, but I honestly think they're tired of policing him at this point.
Yeah.
This Logan's right up to the back bumper of Aiden here.
If I was a Madzy, I would let him buy, because this is only for like 13th place here, so it's not like it's like
starting to come out.
Yeah, but look at
Oh,
that.
Emergency!
Oh.
Right in front of Logan! That's not pretty. However, Logan keeps it rolling. Arguably, that was the easiest way he could have gone around Aiden. Because now he doesn't have to worry about him anymore. Now he just has to worry about his teammate, which I'm sure will allow him to let go. Yeah, there he goes. He's just going to let him by right there. Or no, that's just his shitty line. Alright. I'm assuming he's going to let him by right here.
No. Now we see Nikki,
I feel like we
Chris,
don't have to worry
and
about Madzy, but there's Frozen and Chris Paul battling in front of them. Yeah. And those are very aggressive drivers. And Nikki. Oh boy, that's 3 drivers.
You never know what will happen with Nikki.
Yeah.
Especially today. It seems like Nikki's been purposely just driving like a moron.
Nikki's in a mood, for sure.
Is that... Hold on. Ultimate? What's happening? Oh, Ultimate's catching OJC now, actually. And Addicted got passed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chasing just went past all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize Addicted must have had some kind of issue because he was in front of Medfred before, and now he's back outside the top 5.
Yeah. Is that Yeety? Yeah, that is Yeety. Wow, he really came back.
Wow. The Ultimate.
Oh, contact between Addicted and Ultimate. Ultimate
fucking now. He hits.
Yeah, Ultimate kind of fucked himself there, didn't he? I mean, just a little bit too aggressive.
Oh, you're
OJ.
Addicted is his teammate.
As you see, Aiden just really slow for some reason right now. I don't know, but AJ's about to catch him. Yeah, Aiden's just riding the wall. I don't know what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I think he might have gave up right here. Here comes Ultimate off of Yeety right now, side by side right here.
Oh, what is Yeety doing? Yeah, Yeety kind of just chopped himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
And really OJC into the back of Addicted.
Oh,
with Aiden right there. OJC into Aiden. And he's wall riding again, just letting everyone by.
Pretty sure he gave up, yeah. He's been doing that for the past... is that... That is AJ. He pitted.
Oh, yeah, AJ's on pit road, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be having green flag pit stops here before long.
Now, when will Logan pit? That's a big question.
I imagine it must be soon. I can't really imagine he's going to be trying to stay out here for too long, knowing that he can essentially just make it on... They can make it on fuel at this point with this pit ace. Chris Paul! Oh, my goodness. Coming out
I think Aiden just left. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he left.
Here comes AJ in this huge pack right here. Oh! Gets into Yeety. Chasing Checkers is not going down pit road this time here. What in the world? I don't know if that's how you pit.
That's how you pit. That's a normal entry. And Yeety, very aggressive pit entry there.
Oh, someone's spinning. I don't know who that is. I think it's Oury.
Yeah, Medfred.
Yeah, AJ passes Medfred right there. We'll hold on to that position.
Yeah, Oury is struggling just a tiny bit.
Yeah, he's wrecking over here on the front straightaway here, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, Oury has spun around. Almost got hit by Chris Paul. That is going to cost him a lot of time. If I'm Oury, I got to pit now. There's no point in staying out there on old tires. You've got to try to find some kind of pace now.
Definitely.
Yeah, you have Addicted behind you. He's slowly catching you now. Who's that wrecking? Is that Yeety? Yeah, I believe that was... I'm not sure who wrecked there.
And Oury staying out on the track.
Froze is spinning.
Oh, yeah, the wrecking
Nikki.
leader here. Nikki and Froze. Almost got into both of them.
Chris Paul into the back of him.
Yeah.
And Logan still doesn't pit. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm really curious if they just have been, yeah, now Nikki's just full throttling the track. He just wall bounced. So,
there really isn't really any reason for Logan to pit right now. I mean, if he pits and there's a caution, he loses all that time. But he has, he's not really has anyone to challenge him now after Oury wrecked.
I'm just thinking of anyone who has fresh tires that pit. Maybe they could gain enough time back on him, but I don't know.
Medfred, I believe, is the first one who has pitted, and he's not going to catch him anytime soon, unless Medford pulls off great laps here. But he went wide that corner here. So right here, again, not a lot. Pit stops are slowly ending. They could still go on. They're still going on, but they're not having as much effect in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really curious of what's going on here. If these guys are just purposely going long, or if some of these guys are even trying to make it to the end of the race. I can't imagine you can make it to the end of the race because, you know, we've already been past that pit window already, and I can only imagine you can go about at max maybe 15, 20 laps more, which wouldn't even be enough. I mean, it's just a bit interesting, I guess. I don't know.
I think
they're
mentioned counting on a caution.
50 laps or so.
I mean, they don't need to count on a caution, though. They're in control of the race. They're the leaders. I mean, maybe in Outery's case he needs a caution, but for sure not Logan.
Yeah.
If I was Logan and I pit and a caution comes out, now you're going to be like 6th place right there. Because
okay, but think of it this way. The yellow comes out, everyone pits, everyone else stays out because they already got their fresh tires and fuel, can make it to the end of the race. Logan can't, and he goes to the rear. A caution would hurt him.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Outery's coming in. And he's coming in really fast. He actually just went dead first into the wall to stop his car quicker. Because of how hot he was coming in.
So, will that bring Logan down?
And no,
Probably
it will
not.
not. Logan continues to stay out on the track. That will cycle.
I think Logan's going to pit at the very last second here.
Yeah, that will cycle out OJC, or Addicted, I should say, the second. OJC will go at the third, Penske fourth, and then we start getting to the guys that pitted. Or not pitted in this case. Emergency has yet to pit, but he's already been 1 lap down, so he's going to be credited in 5th, 1 lap down.
That's Medford's going to have to battle passing Outery here, actually.
Yeah, Outery. So Outery's going to have to work on it now on significantly better tire.
I don't know how much Medford gained on those new tires then.
I mean, Outery did wreck, so I imagine it helped a lot.
Yeah.
Outery looking for a blue flag on Medford?
Well, no, they're racing for position. This is for position.
Yeah, I don't know why he's
Medford and Outery, they kind of got into each other. They kind of stalled over there in turn 2. They both wanted the same line, but Medford didn't let him have it. And OJC's coming in. Outery into the grass trying to pass Medford.
Addicted's pitting as well, so Logan's going to be the last one on track that has not pit yet.
I would pit now if I was Logan.
You know, a good advantage here for Logan is that he doesn't have to worry about anyone else having to pit. He's the only one he has to worry about.
Yeah.
So here comes Addicted now on pit road.
Yeah, because he's going to have a clear pit lane. He's going to have a clear exit, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't get run into coming to pit road. Hopefully he doesn't get hit coming out. As
Logan's pinging this time.
Yep. Coming out pit road.
Great entry.
A good pit entry, yeah.
Let's see if he speeds.
I think OJC ahead of OJC is ahead of Medford and Outery. I don't think he took tires.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, he did not take tires. He is ahead of Medford and Outery on the track. And not a bad strategy, genuinely. There's Addicted. Here comes OJC. Going to be close coming out of the pits. However, Addicted will have the position still.
Logan's out of his stall right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping Logan right now. I mean, they're so far ahead. Yeah, they're coming now.
Not that much.
As Addicted and OJC race for second. Logan immediately up the track into the wall. He spun!
Spinning!
He made a terrible choice. He has hit the wall! Logan! has choked this race away! All because he got impatient and wanted to exit the pits just a little sooner. This is the battle for the lead. OJC wrecks Addicted. There goes OJC into the wall along with Cristobal Paul. What is happening in this race? Addicted now being raced by Medfred. Medfred to the inside for the race lead with under 15 laps to go.
Emergency ping, that's a fun one to pit,
in the world?
What is this race has been turned on its head?
So,
Medfred into the
Addicted
back of
and Medfred.
Addicted, trying to get him out of the way. Medfred sees another win on the line. Addicted sees another one as well. These two want wins so badly here in this series.
Medfred on the inside. He can't really get to him that lap here.
Outery shoving OJC out of the way, trying to get up to the top two as quick as he can.
Oh, he's trying. Look at Addicted. He has a great line on that inside lane there.
Yeah, it looks like Medfred's just overdriving it just a tad on the exit.
There's Emergency coming out of the pits. He's going to be right in front of third and fourth here.
Oh, Medfred's losing
that's-
a bunch of time, though.
Nope, it's good.
Medfred has
Sorry,
2
Tom.
career victories, 1 from this season at Richmond. He wants another to his resume. Addicted has plenty of wins in his career, but this is going to be, it looks like, his best statistical season. Even though last season he already had a good enough season, he's already outshining it with the number of wins that he has with 2.
Ooh, that's
He
Medfred.
wants a third.
He's slowly losing a bit of time to Addicted right now.
Ooh,
He's already
Allery.
gaining. Oh, Allery's in the
Outery
Outery.
into OJC
Oh.
hard in turns 3 and 4.
That's gonna lose Ari.
And Logan is back up the third as quick as he
Oh,
lost
boy.
it.
Now,
OJC's
in what world do we see Logan catch up?
Logan's been the
leaders.
fastest car on the track. I would not put any doubt on him catching up to our leaders.
OJC got wrecked.
Yeah, OJC is still wrecking back there, trying to get his car straightened back out. Here we go, Medfred almost to the back of Addicted there in 3 and 4. Coming to 10 laps to go. Medfred coming back at Addicted. Addicted losing his rhythm.
Yeah, the more they battle. the
Look at
more we see
Addicted's
Logan
line,
catch
very
up.
right
defensive. Here we go, Medfred
Yes.
inside. He's got the
He
pass
took it.
done. Medfred to the lead with 10 laps to go in New Hampshire.
He took the lead here. Now can he hold it off of Addicted for these next 10 laps?
No, Addicted's
Ooh.
back at him. Whoa!
Oh.
Addicted sliding it through the corner. He's into the wall.
Oh,
Big,
Medfred's gonna
costly
win.
mistake there by Addicted.
Oh boy.
Lost almost a whole second. While that's going on, Logan caught a second on the
Oh my gosh.
leaders.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
is
he's
catching.
catching big time right here.
Yeah,
Medfred
Logan's
just has a lot of
motivated.
laps at this point.
Yeah, Logan's
He's-
more motivated than ever. He knows that he
Oh,
made a
Medfred.
mistake.
Fight.
Medfred
Medfred
sideways.
Medfred's
Jesus
sold.
Christ! Look at Logan.
Logan might actually have a chance here.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
seriously,
what
he's
the-
within a second now.
And Yee's back there as well in fourth.
What
If
the
anything goes
fuck?
astray.
The more time they're battling, the more time the Logan's gonna be gaining on them.
They're not even battling. Logan's just fucking fast.
We could also see Yee win this if the leaders just wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
cars
crazy.
came out with 2 to go in the D2 race. Anything could still happen. 7 to go here. There's a lap car ahead.
Here we
That's
go,
leading.
Logan
Oh,
inside
Logan.
on Addicted.
he's-
On the
Oh,
corner
he's in a
panel.
little bit.
Cannot do it there in that corner.
The sooner Logan gets past Addicted, the sooner he can set his eyes on Medfred.
He's hoping he slides up
Come
here,
on,
but
Addicted. Don't let him go. We don't want him to win. Okay, that'd be boring.
that's actually not that boring. This is just a comeback. Here goes 6 to go here.
Here we go, Logan. Another big
Oh, he's
dive to
on-
the
Oh, he
inside.
sends it.
Contact
Oh.
with Addicted and just shoves
Gets
him out
past.
of the way. Jesus Christ, wasting no time. He now has 6 laps to go catch Medfred.
He has 1 more car left to go here. Medfred slides up a bit here. What's Logan gonna do? He's gonna be on the apron here. This is gonna slow him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot.
Medfred needs to run some perfect laps here.
Yeah, 5 to go here. For Medfred, he slides up. Logan with a better run off the corner.
As we see Yee starting to slowly
Yeah,
make
Yeety's
his way into the
closing in
picture.
too.
I think he gained about 2/10 off that last lap.
Good corner by Medfred.
Logan keeps hitting that apron coming out of 4. He keeps trying to cut the corner too much, and he ends up slowing himself down.
He lost a 10th right there. Lap car ahead.
Oh,
4 to
Medfred.
go.
Yeah, Logan.
Oh.
Logan hard into the wall again. I mean, he is overdriving this car. He is not
Yeah.
in rhythm. He is desperate to try to make up for his costly mistake. Look at that line that he's running. He's into the wall again.
That's going to.
Yeah, that's
Really
going to
hurt
cost
him.
him. Addicted's now going to be back on him here.
As we see
To the
lap
inside
whistle.
goes Addicted for second. 3 to go. Logan pinching Addicted down hard. Addicted trying to get him out of the way.
Lap car
Blackstone's
ahead,
gonna be right there.
Blackstone.
Addicted's gonna use him as a pick to get around Logan. And Logan's gonna send it on him. Trying to get the spot back. Addicted whipping it around the outside, but down the inside. Logan gets back up the second, and now Yeety's involved. 2 laps to go.
Here comes Yeety down on Addicted.
Oh, a little bit of contact between Yeety and Addicted. Oh, and Nikki's now in the middle of it as well.
As Medford gets
What is
by.
Medford
Whoa,
doing?
what the
What is
fuck?
that? What line?
What is Aiden? No, that was Aiden. Aiden was in the fucking way. White
Well,
flag
yeah.
in the air here from New Hampshire. 8 tenths
One lap
between Medford
to
and
do it.
Logan.
One perfect lap for Medford.
Logan,
is all he
great
needs.
corner by him. Not enough to catch him though this time. Can Medford
three
get
and
Coming
four.
into the final
season?
corner.
Oh, he
Logan
slides
sends
it
it.
down.
Whoa,
misses.
Logan! Into the wall!
Not gonna
Medford
happen.
wins.
Coming out of turn 4, Medford scores the victory here in New Hampshire in a surprising turn of events.
Oh my goodness. So close for Logan there.
Apologies for the shitty camera work in the final corner, but Medfred gets it. Logan, once again, just tried everything there. Unfortunately, it was just not enough.
Now, who saw that coming?
I
Medford
really
wins.
thought it was all over by the after that final restart. I really thought so. I didn't even
No.
fucking think that. Now he's upside down. Look at that.
If only Logan did not hit that pit wall on
You know,
exit.
Medfred's career has been very interesting. He started off his career by winning the biggest race in our series and went winless, really without any other good result for the rest of the season. And now he's coming back into the second season a lot better, and with 2 wins now to the season and looking for a lot more, beating the best that the series has to offer in Logan.
That was an insane last 15 laps there. We all thought Logan had it, and then everything went into chaos immediately as soon as he hit that wall. With
Yeah,
OJ
and that was really
Addicted.
unnecessary by Logan, wasn't it? I mean, I get that he was trying to get the best exit that he could by wall bouncing, but man, that was really unnecessary. He had that race won. He has no one to blame but himself for that one. He can blame the cars all he wants, but that was kind of a joke, not gonna lie.
Yep, on
Good second place finish for him though.
Yeah, he can take that.
Oh,
too.
throws.
Oh my fucking god, he is
over the
over the
fence.
wall. Burn it down, baby! Woo!
Woo!
As Froze is out here.
Oh,
Oh,
goodbye.
he's flown. He's flown. Oh,
What the
That
fuck?
didn't help him
what
at
the
all.
fuck? That did not help him. What the fuck?
wait, maybe it did actually. Yeah, it
it
did
helped
help
him. Wow, and he perfect. What a perfect landing.
What up? Medford 2 wins of the season now. First time he's done that. Yeety also, I believe he got like 4th, didn't he, this race?
Yeah.
Yeah, great result for Meme Racing. Except Mickey, we don't talk about Mickey, but
Hey, leave Mickey alone. He tries his best.
I'm
When
pretty
he
sure he's
shows
playing.
up. When he
He's
shows
playing
up.
for like a
He's
famous
trying
artist right now, I believe.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's playing for Ice Cube. I don't know why.
You know what? That's fair. Ice Cube's kind of based.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, he's still doing burnouts over here. We'll see if he comes to victory lane at some point today.
I believe he's, yeah.
There he goes. Now he's coming in.
Maybe not. No, he was. Yeah.
I mean, he kind of just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
we
I
weren't really
know.
focusing on him.
Yeah, Medford's been around that top 5 area all day. It's just that, well, we just didn't really expect him to be at the top of that area at the end of the day. One last thank you to the Allied Honor Studios for sponsoring this race, and what a great race it's been. with the number 5 FanDuel Chevrolet of Medfred. Second win of the season, third of his ASCA career here at New Hampshire. Let's go ahead and move him in as he's about to hop out of the car and get a few words with him. Once I find him. There he is. I found him. Did they remove my ability to move people?
Oh, that would be a moment.
Why? Why'd they do that? Wait. I specifically can't move Medfred.
What?
Why? Is it because he has the fucking Minecraft role?
No way.
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
Medfred.
Medfred's
For
here.
some
Medfred's
reason
here,
I couldn't
yeah.
move you. Hi, Medfred. You won the race. I'm sure you didn't really expect that on the final restart.
No, I sucked the whole race. I was like a probably top 10 car, maybe top 5 in my best moments, but I stuck the whole race.
Medfred, where the fuck did your car go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
I jumped out of it and it
Oh.
deleted itself. Oh, there. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, what was
Um,
your, like... So when pit stops happened, what was your, like... What were you thinking? Because you clearly
Well,
weren't expecting Logan to kill himself.
no,
really.
well, I didn't really have a strategy. I saw AJ come into pits, and I was like, maybe I'll short pit and see how if I get like better tires early, I'll be able to have more speed throughout the later part of the run. And it worked. I pitted like, I think lap 128, I think something like that, and yeah, it paid off. I had no idea Logan was gonna die either. When Froze said that, I was like, oh yeah, it just froze, but then he actually died. So yeah, that's pretty funny. I am posing properly, this kid.
Yeah, but
Any
I
more
got
questions?
Yeah, no, we have some questions. Well, what's your reaction to Logan absolutely fucking choking the race?
I was like, this is winnable. And then as soon as I realized Outery, when he came off pit road, I was like, and he came out behind me after being like 5 or 6 seconds ahead of me on the run before the I pit. I was like, damn, I actually got a shot at this. And then when Logan wrecked and Addicted was in sights, I was like, this is winnable.
Yeah, I know. That's a third win of your career, second of the season. After your first season, did you think that you'd be able to come into this season, not just get 1 win, but 2?
I had no idea. Honestly, I thought there was gonna be another repeat last season, maybe get 1 sneaky win, miss the playoffs, just be a mid-crack contender. But I honestly was a shot at going deep into the playoffs. I've shown a lot of speed at some tracks. Haven't been able to finish it off, but I'm glad I did today.
Yeah, no, seriously, it was really exciting to watch. I want to congratulate you again on this win, and hopefully it is more to come by Medfred. Your ASCA 500 champion last year, showing that he has a lot more skill on other sorts of tracks.
I got one more thing. I got to shout out my boy Chasing Checkers, Lucas. Every single race I think he's been at,
Yeah.
I think I've won. I think for ASCA, he was there at Richmond. I won that, and he was here today, and I won that too. So he's my good luck charm.
I think that he needs to show up to more races because he's a pretty cool kid.
I agree.
All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here from New Hampshire. I want to thank Medfred for joining us. I want to thank Blue Cup for helping me whenever my throat was about to fucking die. I want to thank Citri, not thanking Marcus, and thank you, Ty Gibbs, and the Allied Honor Studios for sponsoring this race. Amen, brother. That is going to end this stream. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week for, someone tell me the next track. What's the next track? Fuck, what's the next track?
Michigan.
Thank you!
Yeah, Michigan.
See, this is why Medfred's great. He knows. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Medfred the